Hello, my dreamers. Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year to all the collective dreamers out there. All of the lovely, just collective. It's 2025. Happy New Year. I'm just excited. So, this is going to be the first dream reading for the year of 2025. We're going to see what comes out. If you haven't seen a video like this before, this is Dreamers Tarot. All right, I am Aquame, and I will get some cards here from my handy dandy deck that I've created of different keywords when it comes to dreams. Excuse me. And we'll see, and we'll get an interpretation on what that possibly could mean for you. Okay, whether you've had this dream before yourself, or it just feels right to the message that's coming from it. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Leave the rest for whoever else may need it. But the collective dreamers are here, and we're going to see what we're going to be discussing tonight. We're going to get a few different cards out and give you some messages. So, all the information you need to know about me is in the description box. So, check that out. Let's get started. So, ancestors, okay, our guardians, our guides, our dream angels, all right, everybody that's incorporated, our higher selves, we're here today in alignment with the universe. Let's see what we get for the collective dreamers out there. What is the first message that we will discuss today when it comes to dreams? If you've noticed, if you've been here with me before, my deck is growing. Every time I think of something about a dream that could possibly, I can think of, I write it down so that we could have a bigger option, a lot more choices. Fire. So this is what's here. You may have had a dream where something was on fire. The fire was calling to you, right? Fire usually means some type of warning, but it also can mean protection, right? You may have not been afraid of the fire too, right? The fire may have been drawing you in some sort of way. It may have been lighting up your path, right? But dreaming about fire definitely is to highlight something so that you're aware of something, right? So it could be a warning. It could be something to, like I said, try to jolt you, like you get burnt by the fire and it like wakes you up. It makes you not want to, do that anymore. So something about dreaming about this fire is a warning sign for you. It's asking you, it's like some sort of wake up call. Okay, so let's see what we get here when it comes to the fire. We're going to get a few messages. We're going to see what it can mean. Hello, hello. How are you, my dears? All right, but we're going to see what this fire message was for you, all right, in your waking world. What did it mean? So you get the letter and the man. So there's something here. There's some type of letter that you may be getting from some type of organization of something, right? This is some type of warning in this letter, like a heads up, maybe. Like it's something that you're not really paying attention to. And I feel like this kind of comes out of nowhere, like an unexpected visitor, right? You could have been trying to save somebody from a fire, right? This letter energy here, it says documents, message, news, speech, writing, and communication. Within this fire that you had in your dream, there could be like valuable things that you were losing, like important documents or something like that. Maybe even jumping back into the fire to try to control it, or being consumed by the fire, right? Here, but there's something here. As soon as this letter hits the fire, it's forever gone. So there's something here about something going missing as well, or so losing something. Something's losing its power or something like that. Oh my God. All right. No, not this deck. Let's get another card. Okay. Wow, it says Soul Whispers, Eternal State, Nature Therapy, and Finding Spiritual Release. That's an interesting card here. With this fire, that's the releasing. This letter going out is putting something out there, right? It's sending something out. It's making some sort of like a trailblazing type of thing as well. So something about being in nature, being around fire, activate something in you. Maybe meditating with fire is something that you need to do so that you can receive some sort of message. Because I feel like this letter here is like, once you get it, it's only there for a little while, right? If that makes sense. So the message won't be there forever. So you have to get it quickly before it disappears. Something into that regard. All right. Let's see. What is this fire dream speaking to the collective dreamers in the waking world? All right. So this is message from this fire. What was it? Oh, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles. You're putting too much energy into something. Something is not going as planned, right? And I feel like with these two Pentacles energy, it's like trying to make something happen, like forcing something to happen with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, but it's just not happening, right? This is unsuccessful as you keep trying, right? So it's like every time you go to this, you get burned by the fire. It never works out, whatever it is. I feel like you have hope in it, whatever this energy is, whether it's a person, because you do have this man, right? You may feel some type of good connection with somebody, but it's like every time you're around them, for some reason, you just don't get a good feeling within you, right? But for whatever reason, you feel very connected to this energy as much as they burn you. The Queen of Pentacles with the Ace, with the Seven of Wands. This is telling you here, you have to fight back against this energy. You can't allow it to keep burning you. You have to set up some sort of protection. Remember, I kept saying that with the fire. So you can have like a fire boundary around you that's protecting you from anything or anyone trying to get in and kind of give you false promises and false hopes. Right? This is definitely warning you. You could have seen a man in the fire, right? Of somebody that you actually know. This person here is going to keep trying and trying and trying. It could be like to wear you down in some sort of way, because the fire can wear something down and withers away. So you don't want to be worn down here. So this is definitely some type of like warning about somebody with some type of intent to, like a sexual desire, as well as here with this Ace of Wands. I mean, this Knight of Wands here, and the Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, excuse me. So just be mindful. Like, I feel like somebody is giving you these false promises. This person can't really give you what it is that they're saying that they can, right? Their offers are mediocre, right? So you're blocking this out and you're not letting it in. You're not letting it penetrate you. Your force field with she has a force field around her, right? She has one built up of pentacles. All her stuff that she's protecting. She makes sure that, nothing gets in the way of it. Gets in the way of its growth, of it being accessible to her, or anything like that. Let me get one more card here. The Hangman. It's up to you, whatever you do with this energy. Okay, with this fire, you can choose to allow it to warm you or to feel, the warmth of it. But like, again, if you stay there for too long, I feel like you're going to get burnt in some sort of way. So don't hang around it too long, right? Only if it can't give you everything that you need, only stay there for short periods of time with this energy, right? It's because this energy can be very consuming. All right. Let's see. Let's move on. We have fire. Let's see what else we get. Thank you here for everybody in the chat that is with me. If you're enjoying this, hit the like button. If you're enjoying this, put a little sleepy sign in the chat so I can see that you're enjoying this, please. All right, we got cake. Cake is usually very good, a festive energy, right? But whenever you see cake in your dream, if somebody's trying to feed it to you, never eat it. Anytime there's food in your dream, I know it's hard, we're in our dream world. Sometimes we can control ourselves in the dream state, okay? Hi, Jenny, or Jeremy, or whatever, Johnny. I can't see the name. I'm a little blind. But whenever there's food in a dream, just be mindful of it, right? Somebody could be trying to give you something that is no good for you, right? It's never a good idea to take food in your dream, all right? But cake, seeing a cake, having cake, being at an event where maybe the cake had a very unusual look. Could I'm seeing like a wedding cake, or a birthday cake. It could be anything, some sort of celebration here. But I'm also getting somebody getting their fair share. You slice the cake in portions. Everybody gets their fair share. And I feel like sometimes at the end when you cut a cake, there's always an odd portion left. That's not quite, unless you're like a professional cake cutter. But there's always a piece where it's like not enough, or, a little bit too much, or whatever it is. It's shaped weird or something like that. But this cake is of abundance as well. Something about abundance here. All right, let's see. Okay, they want me to use these. I will use these. What was the energy surrounding the cake? Why was the cake here in this dream? Animals. Animals don't necessarily eat cake. I mean, you can feed certain animals cake, but the animals and the answers, something about the letter A. Both of these cards begin with the letter A. Your name could be something with an A and a C. But the animals here and the answers, it could be like, again, something that you have in your diet that is, or it doesn't have to be your diet, but it's something about overindulgence as well with the animals and the answers. Because it's like I'm seeing she has all of these animals here. It's like, are you trying to feed a multitude of things with what? With cake? Cake is not really substance, right? Cake is not of substance. It's good for the moment, but it doesn't last you a long time. So there's something there about that. Like, what are you feeding off of? Somebody has a sweet tooth as well. Somebody can be easily tricked because of like they like what they see. You know, somebody who sees a dog and they're like, oh my God, a dog, oh my God. All right. And somebody can kind of, I'm seeing this person almost tricking whatever this energy is. With the answer energy, you have cooperate and and consensus. It says traveling and strengthening relationships. So maybe you're sharing some type of cake with somebody. Opportunity and perseverance is here. But yeah, let's see. I don't know, because this one is a very interesting energy. It almost feels like two people wanting two different things. Like, right? Somebody wants that perfect slice of cake, and somebody is just like, I'll take whatever cake there is. Right? Somebody's determined to have something in a particular way, right, for themselves. They see this cake represents the reward of something, but it's like having that in a very particular way, having to go through many obstacles to receive it, while somebody else may just get things very easily. So it could be like the fair share of something, how something is shared up. Okay. Yeah, there's something that's not fair here in the real world. And that's why this cake was there. It's like everybody's supposed to get their fair share of the rewards. Everybody's supposed to get their fair. Maybe somebody could have stolen something. And you're seeing who this person is in your dream, right? Whoever you were sharing this cake with, whoever this cake was meant to celebrate in your dream, right? This was actually letting you know this, like, this person got some sort of reward, but not in the right way, right? It could have been off of your behalf when you were supposed to receive the reward or something like that, right? So it's like you have to work 10 times harder because an opportunity was taken. Yeah, the Emperor with the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody definitely took something, either from the Emperor or they felt like they had, possession over whatever it was they was taking. Like, I'm the rightful owner of this. The Knight of Wands with the Four of Cups. Somebody's feeling like almost like in the real world, this cake is representing you not getting your fair share. You don't feel like you got what you wanted, right? You did everything that you had to do with this Knight of Wands, but you didn't win. Or the other person is feeling like they didn't win. And there's an energy of like remorse. There's an energy of, if this is somebody in your world that's mad about what you have going on, all the goodness surrounding you, they are highly jealous. And they're almost willing to do whatever it takes to kind of sabotage or interrupt the good flow of things. But what is meant for you cannot be taken away. With the Strength card here and the Lover's card, whatever is meant for you cannot be taken away. You're going to fight blood, tooth, and nail for this, right? It's like this cake is a simple gesture, right? It's something that's actually, like I said, it doesn't last, but it's still yours, right? It's like, that's my piece of cake. I want it. I fought for this. I put the ingredients together to make this cake. So I deserve to eat it too. So somebody wants their cake and they want to eat it too. Okay? Somebody. But it's a sense of unfairness here. You have the Seven of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody feels lost. Somebody feels like they're not, like they made the wrong choice in some sort of way. And that's why, maybe After reflecting on the situation, sometimes we have a loss, and instead of us wanting to, sometimes we don't. It's okay. That person won. That person got it. But in your heart of hearts, like something wasn't right, or that was meant for me, or I have to do more work and actually in order to actually receive this fair share of what I think I'm supposed to get, right? Because did you put in your all? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what else we get here. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button if you are feeling this. We already got fire. We got cake. Let's see what else we get. I'm doing dream readings today, so I'm not pulling cards for anyone. If you feel called to this message in any way, shape, or form, then it might be something here for you. If not, you can check out the description box on how to reach me. I am available for personal readings, okay? But let's get going. Let's get going. Let me get another orange card. A sewing machine. I just made this one today, actually. So sewing machine, I like that energy. Mending something, putting something together, and also creating something. It could be creating something brand new. You could be repairing something. The sewing machine that you saw in your dream could have been associated with your grandmother in some sort of way, or be like a family heirloom that gets passed down from generation to generation. But sewing machines represent repairing something, right? That's why it shows up in your dream world. It's showing you something, or you know what it's really giving me? Did I just shuffle? It's giving me this Eight of Pentacles energy. Do I still have it out? No, I don't. If it comes out, it comes out. But the Eight of Pentacles is sitting down, working really hard at something. So that's what I'm seeing. Somebody working on something to make it perfect, right? This could have something to do with your job. Okay. Okay, nothing else fell. Oh, my cards is all over the place. Let me see. Why did sewing machine come out here? For the collective dreamers out there. The house. Number 20. This is definitely giving me like a something with the family. The family heirloom, or something being passed down. Your grandmother's sewing machine, your aunt's sewing machine, right? But there's something here. It's like a way to do something that's being passed down from generation to generation. The thoughts, yeah, definitely being passed down. I see like some type of inheritance here with this sewing machine, like fixing something up. You could have gotten a new house and you're repairing your house in some sort of way. That's what that sewing machine is representing. Or you could have gotten some sort of idea on how to repair. There's something in your life that needs fixing, and it's a very particular way in which you will fix it, or how it needs to be fixed. Yeah, it says find harmony, remember your worth. Rejection, self-sacrifice depletes essence. Right? So something is worn out. Something is no longer like up to par, right? And it's like you have to know the worth of something. Maybe you're trying to sell something, right? Something about the sewing machine is very, like, it's priceless. Something very priceless. So it says surface story. Look beyond appearances, uncover hidden depths for transformation. Again, something needs to be fixed. So there's something more deeper, right? Once you fix it up, you'll see more to it. Once you unlock this thing, like the sewing machine is just the threads that need to be unwind, right? Or it needs to be put together so that it makes sense. Because the sewing machine is like so ancient in facts of like, in the respect of it has put together, so many different things over a lifespan. We've been using sewing machines and they're more advanced nowadays, but there's some type of old way to fix a new problem. And this is something that's passed down from generation to generation. Let me see. What does this mean for the dreamers and the waking world? Some type of business. I see this King of Wands actually as somebody who's good in like with clothing. He dresses well. He knows what's good. He knows the worth of things. He knows the quality of something, right? He knows how to make something look really, really good. Some type of seamstress energy. The Seven of Wands is here in reverse. All right. I feel like you're not, again, this could be something that rips. Because when the Seven of Wands is in upright, it's in defense mode, right? It's blocking something out, it's holding something together. But with the Seven of Wands in reverse, maybe something has split, and this is why the sewing machine is there, the mending, the fixing of something. The Knight of Pentacles is going to cost you some type of money, and this also may be in regards to you having to come up with creative ways to gain money. The Empress is here. Yeah, something about your creativity to bring in more resources, to bring in more abundance, to bring in more prosperity here. That's with this sewing machine. You may be crafty in some sort of way, shape, or form, and you need to utilize those crafts, those skills that you have. Yeah, commit yourself to something. I feel like you're going to also meet somebody who can teach you something. To think outside the box in some sort of way. You're joining forces with something. The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're joining forces with the idea that your artwork or whatever it is that you have can be displayed. It can be put out there and make money off of it. The Death card, the transition. Yeah, this is pushing you into some type of new direction. So the sewing machine is like creating a new quilt to lay with, or, you know, like just starting that process. The sewing machine it goes from the beginning to the end. You start the first stitch all the way to the last stitch. So seeing something through as well to the end, even if there's a mishap, even if there's a hiccup, even if there's a, you know, like things can be fixed. You have the Four of Cups here. That's you just having a moment to yeah. You're going to have a choice, or you're going to have a moment where you need to decide where you want to take this and how you want it to grow, or how you want to fix something, or how you want it to, like, what do you want it to look like? All right. And it's going to take you a little bit of time to actually get all of this together, but it's all going to come together. Whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah. The Emperor, it's all going to come together. It's all going to make sense. Don't worry. All right. Sewing machine. Let's see. 22 minutes. All right. I'll do another one here. Thank you for Mercury Water for deleting the crazy messages. I can't even see the chat. I'm going to get me a bigger phone or a device so I can see y'all chat with me and I can chat back to y'all. I do appreciate y'all. Okay. Another orange card. All right. I'm not taking that one. Let's get another color. Let's get another color here. The orange cards are dominating today. Ooh, some type of ritual or ceremony in your dream. I actually had a dream kind of like that before, where there was a ritual or ceremony happening to me, and I was like kind of aware of it, but I wasn't bothered by it. Because what was happening in my dream, this was many years ago, like my stepfather had came to me in a dream. He's still alive to this day, but my stepfather had came to me in a dream, and he had positioned his hands on my head in a very particular way, said some words, and basically that was it. And after that, in the real world, my life changed. Okay, for the better. It was for the better. All right. Yeah, we'll definitely say that. So if you are in a dream and you see some type of ritual or ceremony going on, then this could be more than one thing, right? Depending on the type of ritual that you've seen, how you felt when you were in this energy with the ritual going on. Did you feel scared? You know, did you feel calm and at ease? So it really does depend here. But I like that energy though, because I remember my dream and it was like my life changed literally in a very good way after that dream. Okay, so shout out to my stepfather contacting me in my dream and helping me to get what I needed in the real world. All right, so let's see. This is energy. This the ritual ceremony. Could have been a wedding. It could have been like a prosperity ritual. You could have seen like a very particular ritual that you need to try and emulate in the waking world, right? Or it could just be like that. What I felt, what I was having was like a like I was just seeing myself being initiated into a certain phase of my life. That's what I was witnessing at that time. And then everything played out because there was other things that happened in the dream. Yeah, friendship. So ceremonies, rituals usually happen, not usually, but they work really, really well with multiple people, right? So something about partnerships, friendships, relationships, the bonds you have with people, and the type of energy that you're creating from that. What frequency are y'all creating on? Are y'all operating on when y'all are together, right? Something about an energetic exchange here amongst people. Because you could do a ritual by yourself, and it's strong if you do it by yourself. But when you do it with other people, it kind of just expands the energy. And sometimes we do rituals with people that we don't even know how it's affecting us. Like gossiping, that's a ritual. When we sit with someone and talk, what frequency are you creating? And what is being built from that? From you two exchanging this information, these words, what is being built from that? The blessings. So there's something about blessings here. This is a very good energy. But a blessing on a curse is what I just heard. So be mindful of who you exchange energy with. Words, emotions, thoughts. All right, you could just be sitting in a room with somebody who is angry. You're not even directly talking to them, but their energy of anger that is there can be overpowering, right? And it starts to seep into you when you're around other people. So it's like really be mindful of what it is you're attracting. I'm getting chills right now. But this is telling you to be mindful of the people that you surround yourself with. And when you know the energy is good, continue that energy. Keep that energy around you because it's good for the both of you. It's good for the whole of you, right? Yeah, enthusiastic, focus on oneself. It says nurture your inner being, radiate with excitement. That energy of excitement, that's a frequency, that energy of radiation. What are you radiating out? Even this energy of friendship is radiating out something. There's something coming from this. What is being created? What is the energy wavelength that you're riding this motorcycle on? Because it's not always just about you, okay? That people that you surround yourself with affect your journey. It says secure and serendipity with blessings. I like that. So whatever this ritual ceremony was, it was like some type of protection ritual, money ritual that happened in the dream world. That's good. It's going to affect you in the real world if you haven't already seen that already. Believe that. It says find the perfect timing, quantum abundance. So there's rituals that you maybe just practices that you do on a daily in your waking world. And in the dream world, in our parallel universes that we live in, there's also rituals happening. There's also things happening. So all that energy is coming together and doing what it needs to. All right. Let's see. Ritual ceremony. What do we have? What was the message here in the waking world? Damn. The Five of Cups and the Devil. You got to be mindful of the energies you attach yourself to. What's the frequency that you are riding on? I feel like you've come to a realization, right, about people and how when you spend time with them in a very time. I keep saying time. I said time like 85 times and I didn't see this clock here. But something about the time that you spend with people and the attachments that grow on you as you're with this energy. Good and bad, because the devil energy isn't necessarily always negative and like it's not always negative. But with the Five of Cups, yes, these are about attachments to energies that are no good, that people that make you feel drained, people that have a lack mentality, people who always want to complain about, every single day you go to work, these same people complain about having to be at work. That's a ritual, right? That's a ceremony. They see you, they're like, hey, I'm bored. Hey, I'm tired. Hey, you got to get that out of your energy. The Eight of Swords with the World. She naked, so I'm going to cover her up, but she, is blocking it out. The Eight of Swords, the covering on the eyes and the hands behind the back is also ignorance or ignoring something, right? So you're ignoring this devil, this energy from the devil that's trying to get you to feed on the same thing it's eating. What Erykah Badu said, your sustenance doesn't sustain me or your food doesn't nourish me in that song. I know what I'm talking about. And then you have the sun card here. So you're doing real good about ignoring people and being like, I don't like what you offering me. So I'm going the other way. You have the Five of Wands. This disrupts things. When you're not around and your energy is not being manipulated, or is not, they're not capable of manipulating your energy, it sends them into a tizzy. It's very chaotic for them. Hold on. Oh, my sister's calling me. Hold on, guys. Oh, forget it. She hung up. All right. But the King of Pentacles is here. And the King of Pentacles is standing on business. That's what I see here. Right? The King of Pentacles is standing on business. Like I said, this energy is being disrupted because you're no longer feeding it. And when you're no longer feeding it, it has nothing to offer. When you're doing the right things and you're following the right ceremonies and the right rituals and being in the right energies on the right frequencies, you're fine. You're protected. You don't have to worry. Your blessings will never stop coming in. Okay? Never, ever, ever. No matter how much someone else tries to stop that. That's all they want from there. I'll get it. That was that. All right, guys. Let me get another one. This is good. This is good. All those green hearts in the chat. I love the green hearts. It's the heart chakra. All right, let's get one more here. Let's get another one. Look, another orange card is trying to come out. Like, dang, can we get a different color? We got white, we got pink, we got blue, yellow, jewelry. Ooh, 2 cards came. Baseball and jewelry. What the heck? I don't know. That's what came out together. I'm going to take jewelry because I don't know. Those two didn't give me anything together. Could have for you. Maybe you like jewelry. Maybe you like baseball. That resonates for you in some sort of way. Maybe you got some jewelry for the holidays that has something to do with baseball, with your favorite team or something like that. All right. But this jewelry here, all right, something sparkly, something expensive, something of worth, something of value. Jewelry in a dream is like a reminder. Excuse me. If you just like see jewelry or jewels, I'm seeing like crystals, like something very sparkly. Is grabbing your attention. Something is grabbing your attention. And this is something like the thing that it's supposed to be. Like, especially if you're seeing a particular crystal in your dream, use that crystal in your waking world. If there was some type of jewelry that, for whatever reason, depending on what it was, if it was a ring, I feel like that has something to do with commitment. If it was a necklace, this has something to do with your, like how you're seen. Like your necklace is almost like a frame for your face, if that makes sense. All right. If it was a bracelet, it could have been something, because bracelets make noises usually, right? So it's like something to keep you alert in some sort of way. I don't know. All right. What does this jewelry speak of in this dream? What is the jewelry here? Ooh, who stole your jewelry? The thief. Now, jewels get stolen all the time, so that makes sense that it would come up. I mean, ooh, maybe you found some type of jewelry. Maybe you lucked up on something. Maybe someone else's loss is your, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Is something else flipping here? It did. All right, I'm not going to take that. But something, you got this sudden wealth here. So whatever this jewelry is, it meant a lot to you. Maybe in your dream, there's something about, because you saw it, it's like something here is speaking to something that means a lot to you, that it holds value to you. You don't want it to get lost. You don't want it to get stolen, right? You're protecting this thing at all costs, whatever this is. I'm seeing the crown. Oh, I'm hearing the crown jewel. All right, let's see. What is this jewelry here? And even, wow, he's taking the pocket watch. Okay, you see that? I don't know if you can see it, the little boy. He's taking the pocket watch from this man. That's jewelry. Right? And pocket watches back in those days were revered as like, very important things that you needed. Every man had one on his hip. I'm not sure if women necessarily carried pocket watches, but there's a woman in the background laughing at the man getting his watch stolen, right? So there's like somebody who's, this seems, I hope this is not the same type of energy we just had, but let's see. You got cross, number 36. Duty, burden, big problem, grief, religious, and fate. Yeah, something, you're trying to protect something at all costs, right? You may have even buried this thing so nobody finds it, right? Or there's something there that you see in your dream that was buried for no one to find, but you found it. So it's like it was meant for you to find, right? Maybe someone else or even you. There's something about keeping something within you, and it has to be let out, right? And as you let it out, as you release it from being buried, you'll be protected with this energy. You'll have prosperity with this thing. It's like this jewelry, you don't want anybody to see it because it's so expensive. You don't want anybody to take it from you. So you keep it in hiding, metaphorically speaking or figuratively speaking. Okay? Let me use this deck. Let's see. What is this energy here with the jewelry of in the waking world for the collective dreamers? What is it that is trying to let them know? The Page of Pentacles. It looks like he's holding his jewel, right? His prized possession. He's going out there in the world with this thing and he's trying to see how to make it even more bigger, make it more shinier, right? This is somebody following their dream, right? And doing so with very little, right? Even if they don't have a lot to start with, they feel like they have everything that they need to get something started here. The Three of Wands is here. That is about waiting, but the Three of Wands is about expectations as well. So you're expecting something to work in your favor, right? You have very high expectations for something. Like you expect something to start off very well. You have the Two of Swords with the Seven of Wands. This also has jewelry in it. All right. This card, the Seven of Cups. So there's something about being enticed by something as well. You may be come up like in your waking world, you may be facing a very difficult choice on taking something like using something that is already there versus something that is brand new, or going down like a brand new path on something. Like you may feel with this death card and this, the cross and the thief, you might feel like you've wasted some sort of time. You're not getting something quick enough. So it's like you want to go to a quicker route, maybe to try to a quicker avenue to obtain something, to get something. All right. And this jewelry is like, just because it's shiny, just because it looks good, doesn't mean it's, going to be easy to get. You have the Four of Swords here. I like the Four of Swords because this is you trying. I feel like somebody, whoever this is, you're trying to interpret your dreams. You're trying to see what it is these messages are telling you, right? Even if this is your first time seeing a reading like this, or you've never actually, whatever. It's like you on your own really try to interpret the signs around you, the information that's around you to make sure that you're making the right choice. Okay, the Queen of Wands with the Emperor. So what is this choice here? I heard go big or go home. Yeah, go big or go home with the Nine of Cups. Go big or go home. Plain and simple. This is what this jewelry is. It's like you can't have something and want to hide it away, or only like if the diamond ring is this big when you put it on your finger, you ain't gonna be able to hide it. Just wear it, enjoy it, and be happy that you got it, right? Or you don't have to wear it all the time, but it's something about, it's okay to allow yourself to shine. You don't have to hide that brightness about you. So allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to be that jewelry kind of on display that people want to get to. Like something about that. I feel like you in a way try, at times you hide. And this is asking you to step out in a major, major way. Yeah, and don't care what nobody else is doing. You know what the right thing is on something, but you have to trust yourself. You have to trust your decision. You have to trust your goals. You have to trust your game plan here. Whatever this jewelry is, it's like you have some type of gold mine, but you're hiding yourself. You're burying yourself. You're not, allowing yourself to be seen and twinkle and sparkle how you're supposed to in its totality. So it's time for you to do that, especially with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who comes into on the scene and everybody knows that they're there, right? Everybody knows they arrived in the room. And when they arrive, not everybody may like this energy. They may not subscribe to this energy, but it doesn't matter because the energy is there and it's prominent. And that's okay because it is what it is. Okay. All right. Do y'all want me to do one more? I don't know. Do I want to do one more? Let me see how many I did already. I did 5. That's a lot. If y'all want a dream interpretation, y'all can hit me up in email. I'm done right now. I got y'all 5 messages. I will get some more later on. Don't you worry. I'll be back with these. But check out the description box if you want to know anything about me. I have the Tarot Masterclass coming up on January 18th with Paris Williams from Saturn's Daughter. I forgot to say that in the beginning, but please check that out if you are interested. It's going to be very fun. It's coming up in a few weeks, and I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye. Thank you, Mercury Water, for helping me. Please go check out her page as well. She's amazing at what she does, and she's over here helping me moderate. I love her dearly. Thank you. Bye.